Cafe Paprika falls into the category of so authentic it seems like it might be a gimmick. Arab pop music is on heavy rotation, murals of stretches of desert add ambiance and culminate in an oasis on the far right wall. Tables are covered with sheets of decorative plastic, then again with glass panes. A small painted flower pot sits atop each pane, holding fake flowers with synthetic petals. I sit at a table near the corner of the room, order a cup of coffee, and have a look over the laminated menu. It offers a mix of Mediterranean cuisine, gyros, couscous, baklava, as well as some items I don't recognize. Pictures line the margins in an attempt to reduce the confusion of newcomers like myself. The owner, Chakib Marakchi, is a short, rounded Moroccan immigrant that could easily appear as a friendly guide in a Broadway revival of an animated Disney film. As he sits next to me and begins answering my questions, it becomes clear that his jovial physical appearance is in stark contrast to his phlegmatic demeanor. He taps his reading glasses on the tabletop as he answers my questions. Chakib immigrated to America to finish the medical degree he began in Senegal. Leaving his entire extended family behind, he arrived in the U.S. and was told he'd have to start his degree from the beginning. He decided to open a Moroccan halal restaurant instead.
Halal is kosher, like sacrifice the Islamic way. When you kill the animal, you slaughter it the right way and you let the blood drain.
It just so happens that Cafe Paprika is situated across the street from a McDonald's, which seems to be helping business for Chakib.
It's good to be in front of McDonald's because sometimes people drive through. I get a lot of people, they will drive in and they see the sign, gyros, and they turn around. And they come. Yeah, they want some change, something different. Some people, they never had Middle East, but they heard about gyros, and they said, let's try it. And once they try it, they come here. The next day, they try different things, and then they try Moroccan stuff.
I mentioned the term McDonaldization, coined by sociologist George Ritzer, which seems to need no definition for Chakib. He immediately begins to rattle on about the quality of his meat, the spices he uses, and...
When you get bigger, the quality won't stay the same. That's why I like to be small like this, unless if I do that chain like a style of chipotle, but it's different Moroccan way. Healthy, everybody sees the same thing. It will be the same quality everywhere. You teach your people and you tell them this is the recipe, you have to follow the recipe. And that's it. Here it's different. With a small place like this, I like to sit down and visit with people when I have time and explain to them about Morocco, about the food. They ask questions about it.
Chakib explains the connections he has with his customers, his regulars in the community he's become a part of.
I have a couple. They've been coming for the last 16 years, every Monday. Every Monday. People, they know even my kid's name and my family, and they come from the door. Hi, how are you? How is Nori? How is Nadia? How is this? Until now.
With impeccable timing, a regular and what seems to be a close family friend of Chakib walks in and smiles in our direction. The two men greet each other in Arabic, and the man shoots an inquisitive look at me before he disappears into the kitchen, where I can hear him begin a buoyant conversation with the cook. We discuss business matters a bit further, the demographics of his customers, where he finds his meats, until something in the corner of the room catches my eye. Above the window separating the kitchen from the dining room hangs a gilded page of the Quran. I ask Chakib about it, and without hesitation he pulls an earmarked copy of his holy book from a shelf below the book suspended above our heads.
Is this...
Arabic.
Arabic? Can you read Arabic?
Yes, of course. That's our language.
Would you mind reading it in Arabic?
Arabic. Okay. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم.
This launches us into a conversation about Islam and Christianity.
All the prophets, we believe in all the prophets. Jesus is our prophet. Muhammad is the last messenger. It's not like one better than the other. We all there's a verse in the Quran.
He prompts me to read from the Quran, the passage showing his point.
We make no difference between any of his apostles, and they say we hear and obey our Lord.
As we talk, Shakib becomes more comfortable. He squares his shoulders in my direction and looks me dead in the eye.
I'm very proud of my culture and my food and my religion also. I don't hide like some people, they hide it, afraid to say I am Muslim or my name is Muhammad, they change it to Mo or something. No, I am very proud of it and I'm not afraid from anybody.
It then becomes clear to me just what non-McDonaldized means. Not only is this place not one of many, inimitable by its nature, but it's an extension of Shakib himself. It's a testament of his path through life, his identity. After our interview ends, Shakib smiles and excuses himself from the table, leaving me to finish my coffee. He heads back to the kitchen, and as I walk out the front door, I see him beaming, his arm draped over the shoulders of the man who entered minutes before, chatting in their language, laughing like children.